Introducing new Aerowax with 50% more plastic. Ladies, we heard you.
Welcome to our channel, where we talk about the top 8 things about the things you don't know. Today we're talking about the things you don't know about commercials. And before we get started, don't forget to ring that bell and comment below. Now, number 1. The number 1 thing about the commercials you don't know. Number 1. They're stupid. Number 2. Oh, do you want some examples? I'll give you some examples. Number 3.
This is everything. Honey Bunches of Oats with real strawberries. It's all of this, and especially that. What? Yep, add this and you've got strawsomberry. Honey Bunches of Oats with real strawberries. This is everything.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
This is an ad campaign, trying to mimic the millennial meme sensibility, so that you can push your oat cereal onto us, since we're not 15 anymore. A more accurate slogan might be, this is a small thing, but you aren't 15 anymore. And if you want to live long enough to fix some of the problems that the generation responsible for condescending ads such as this one are responsible for, then you should eat some fucking oats.
What?
Number 4.
Does this map show the Peninsula Trail?
You won't find that on a map. I'll take you there. Take this left. If you listen real hard, you can hear the whales. Hear that?
Our Subaru Outback lets us see the world. Sometimes in ways we never imagined.
See, this is another commercial trying to appeal to millennials again. Firstly, thanks for inviting yourself into the car of this woman who seems to be in her late 20s, you old man. If there's one thing I know about women in their late 20s, it's that they're eager for weird old men to invite themselves into her car. Oh, wait, that's not the case? Of course. Look at the expression on this woman's face. She's either a great actor saying, "Jeremy, stop this man from getting in our car," or else it's the actor's real-life expression saying, "Hey, agent, get me out of this weird commercial that seems like it's going to end in a triple homicide." And I guess this is supposed to appeal to what remains of a millennial's sense of wonder and adventure. But guess what, Subaru? No millennial isn't going on road trips with creepy old fucks because they don't have a Subaru. We aren't going on road trips with creepy old fucks because we can't afford a new fucking Subaru. And by the way, if you do see Jeremy and Penelope, please alert the authorities, as they have been missing since the filming of this ad.
Hear that?
Number 5.
You might not ever just stand there looking at it.
Look, I'm not going to play the full ad because it's exactly 1 minute long and filled with more of this kind of nonsense. McConaughey is all like, you might not even get to sit in the back seat. That's my best McConaughey. But then they cut to another shot of him laughing. The commercial doesn't even begin to try to tell you why a Lincoln is better than, say, a used North American 1970 Subaru 360, a vehicle which the Consumer Reports organization called unacceptably hazardous. But, I mean, they both have back seats, so as far as I can tell, they're equal. What a waste of a great actor and a great cinematographer. Number 6.
I'll take a Coke.
Is Pepsi okay?
Is Pepsi okay? Is Pepsi okay? Ow! Are puppies okay? Is a shooting star okay? Is the laughter of a small child okay? Pepsi's more than okay. It's okay! Okay, what have we learned today?
You want a Pepsi?
I want a Pepsi.
There you go. Okay.
I've got to come up with my own catchphrase.
Okay.
Ha, get it? 'Cause they both say okay weird, but Steve Carell doesn't. And the word okay is related to Pepsi, because Pepsi is merely okay compared to other colas. In fact, the fact that everyone knows that is the entire premise of this mega expensive Super Bowl ad. Who even is that second guy? Was it Little Wayne or... No, it was Little John. Wait, which one was friends with Robin Hood again? Seriously, the concept of this ad, which I will again remind you, is that Pepsi is a merely okay substitute for Coca-Cola, is so paper thin that they had to pull out an old celebrity from over a decade ago just to give it some semblance of cohesion. But what do I know? My stupid parents were part of the Pepsi generation. Number 7. Holy shit, Wendys. You just made a joke about a tragedy that resulted in the deaths of over 1,500 people just to throw shade at McDonald's. And you know what? I am fucking in. In fact, I have a few more for you. McDonald's burgers are always more squished than Franz Reichelt after he jumped off the Eiffel Tower in 1912 and his homemade parachute contraption did not open. Eating McDonald's is like being a passenger on the Hindenburg. On the way in it feels good, but on the way out it burns like hell. McDonald's is like 9/11.
Wait, what?
What, too far? Number 8. Honey Bunches of Oats, if you insist on continuing to make commercials, don't talk down to your audience so much. Subaru. No one wants weird, strange old men to take them on a journey into the middle of a foggy forest. I'm surprised I have to tell you this. Hey, Matthew McConaughey. To a movie. People like you. You don't have to shill cars to make a living. Pepsi. People at restaurants accept that they have to drink your product when the restaurant doesn't stock Coca-Cola. We all know that. You don't have to put out an ad letting us know that when we don't get our sweet, sweet Coca-Cola that we'll have to settle for you. We know. And Wendys. You keep being you, baby. And that's top 8s this time. Or at least it would be. But because you've redeemed your top 8's punch card, you get a 9th top item for free. So here's... number 9. Look, I'm not saying that ads are inherently evil or anything. People make things that they're proud of, and they want to get that information out there. And I would not jump down your throat if you told me that you loved your new Subaru.
Is the little Subaru really cheap and ugly?
And if I had a nickel for every time that I said, man, I sure do love Coca-Cola, I'd be drinking a rum and coke at my beach house in the Bahamas right now, instead of making this video. But when ad companies get involved, the water gets murkier. And when Coca-Cola and Subaru use words like love to sell their products, they aren't being hyperbolic like you and I are. Honestly, I actually have no qualms with this Wendy's ad because it sells you on Wendy's by favorably comparing itself to the competition. It's the ads like the Lincoln and the Subaru commercials, the ones that say, you could be sexy and suave if only you had a Lincoln, or you'd go on great adventures if only you had a Subaru, that really irk me.
Hear that?
My first point on this list was that ads are stupid. But they get away with that because the people making them think that we're stupid. They think that, rather than selling their product based on its merits, they can manipulate us into attaching a certain yearning to their product, which will convince us to run out and get it. They want us to say, Oh, look at all these cool young people hanging out and drinking Coke. I guess that's the lifestyle attached to drinking Coke. If I drink Coke, I'll be cool too, and I'll get to hang out with all these cool young people. And the thing is, it obviously works, or these companies wouldn't keep doing it. But the more we're aware of it, the more we'll see through it.
Oh! Hey, you two talking about me.
And that's all I wanted to say.
No.
See you next time.
No. No, no, no. No, I don't like it. No. I don't like it. Yes, it's fantastic. It's just fantastic. Yes, they're beautiful. Yes, I love them.
Socialites, the choosy woman's choice.
Makes you proud of your bathroom.